buttercups. All right, come on up in here. Come on. Come on. All right, so if I build the feeder here. So just out past that a little bit. At 30 or 32 inches, I think, should do it. Good girl. All righty. Here. All right, come on, big girl. All right, come on. Hey. Yeah. You want to come say hi to Buttercup? This is kind
It feels ticklish. She'll lick you if you put your hand out here.
Well, I'm trying not to overthink this too much, but I've never built anything like this. We're trying to build a milking stanchion for our cow. Now, finished product, fast forward a year from now, I'd really like to do concrete floors in here and possibly build the little stanchion area out of metal pipe. So I've seen two different people do the metal pipe. One is the people we got the cow from, Shepherd's Hill Farm. The second is the Prairie Homestead, and I really like their designs with the metal pipe work and the concrete. It's nice and clean, easy to keep clean. But for the time being, not knowing how big I need this thing or how long or anything, I'm kind of going off of pictures that I see on the interweb, and I'm going to try to build something that will work for now. So I think I'm just going to do a couple boards. I'm not doing the headlock version. Don't care for that too much, but the cow, our milk cow Buttercup, is super good about coming in and eating her food, and she stays put. So worst case scenario, I have a rope anchored to the corner pole over there that I can just hook to her halter, but I plan on just doing like a chain across the back to keep her from backing out, and that should be good to go. So what we're going to do is build a feed trough for her to eat out of, and then build the side rails that'll keep her still and contained. I laid a couple 2x4s out here just to kind of figure out, because I measured the cow and she's about 28 inches. So I'm thinking of doing this about 32. That'll give a little wiggle room. And then I'm going to build a wood platform underneath this with some old junk pressure treated wood I've had laying around for a couple years. And that'll make a nice clean surface for her to stand on and not have this dirt kicking up and such. So I think now that I've kind of got this laid out length and width, I'm going to go ahead and start on the floor, and then we'll build from the ground up. Peter's over here already having a good time, getting filthy. Having fun? Well, we've got the deck built, and I have that back side done. So I put one board down low, not to inhibit like dirt or anything from being swept off, but to just because it's a back side and there's a hole down in there, and I don't want her foot to slip off down in there. So I'm hoping that'll help keep her foot from sliding off. Front, I'm not as worried about. After we check it, if we need to add one, we can. But I'm not sure where to put my back post yet, because I don't want it to be in the way of her udder and being able to get in there and milk. So Jonathan ran to grab Buttercup real quick. I put some food up there for her, and we're gonna check it out. We'll do a live measurement here. Check it out. Yep, come on. Good girl. Yeah, it's all new, huh? Got you some food here. There you go. Okay, so if I put the post right where I have that, that's fine. She won't be up quite as far because I'll have her back a little bit, but still we'll be able to get in here and do what we need to do. So that's front shoulder, that's the back. Get in here. Perfect. You did so good. You did so good. Good girl. Good girl. We need to add some dirt right there. All right, come on. Good girl. All the way up to here. Well, we are done. I didn't video building this just because it's pretty self-explanatory, and I've built these before on the channel. I just figured out how wide I wanted it to be and how deep, which is 14 inches by like 31 inches or something like that. And then built the frame, marked out the plywood off of the frame, and then nailed it on, and then I just screwed it in place. And it's about 14 inches off the ground, so it's not right on the ground, but it's not too high either, and it gives her a place to be able to come up in here and eat. So this is what we did for the back. So I just had some extra chain, took a fence staple, ran it in. I'm gonna hang it on that nail. when we run her up in here, we can take and just click it into that fence staple there, and that'll be behind her to keep her from wanting to back out. I don't think it'll be a problem because she loves her food, and she's a real good docile cow. If it becomes a problem, like I say, we'll probably come up to this post or the corner post, either one, and we'll do a lead rope off with a latch to where we can hook it into her halter to hold her in place. But other than that, we're ready to try it out. Let's go, Buttercup. Good girl. Good girl. Look at you. Go on up in there, girl. You're gonna have to help her. Come on, Buttercup. Come here, girl. Here, let's back up. Come on. Back up. Come on, back up. Good girl. That's a good girl. All right, come on in here. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. Let's check our chain. I may end up having to raise that up a little bit. That's a little bit low. I'd rather it be where it hits her on the butt versus the leg, down there where her tail's going to get it. So, but that's okay. I was worried I was going to be way too wide. I don't think that's too wide. If I need to, I may end up having to pad these out if it seems like it's going to be something she tries to turn around in. But I think we'll be okay, because we usually don't leave her unattended out here, so I think we'll be fine. We'll leave that there. We'll just have to pay attention. I think it'll work though. It's going to be perfect here for being able to access her udder and do what we need to do, you know. You're all done. Let's back out, okay? Come on. Come on, back up. Back up. Back up. Good girl. You're already getting the hang of this. Look at you. Come on back. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, you got my foot again. Awesome. Come on. It's time to go out. There's no more food in there, baby. Come on. Come on. Well, I am super thrilled with how well that went together, and I did not have plans. I just saw pictures online, and it's very difficult to come up with dimensions on something that needs to be fairly precise just from pictures. And I've researched for several weeks trying to find what I need to find. So I think this will work for definitely for now, until I can build something more permanent. This will give us a chance to give it a trial run and see, you know, if it needs to be wider, if it needs to be narrower, if it needs to be longer, all that good stuff. We'll be able to test it with the wood, and to me, wood's easy to modify, a lot easier than once you get concrete and metal in there. So we'll fine tune as we need to, but we're ready for a calf come September. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.